Hey there, you beautiful soul. Welcome to Kalana Yoga. My name is Shauna, and I will be guiding you through today's practice. This class is a yoga flow, so get ready to feel balanced, stretched out, lengthened, strong, and best of all, beautiful. This is a recording of a live class that took place, and you are invited to join us for our live classes for free. Visit kalanayoga.com for the schedule and the opportunity to sign up. Thank you so much for being here.
My recording did not work. If you guys track your workouts on your device of choice, go ahead and start your engines. And we will get started. Beautiful. So once again, thank you guys so much for being here. This is Yoga Flow, and I am Shauna, your host, and I'm so happy to have you here. We are going to start today in child's pose. So come to the back of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, and separate your knees as wide as what's comfortable for you. And you can always adjust as you get into the posture. Reach your hands as far forward as you can and rest your forehead on the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale, sigh it out. Take another longer, deeper inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it all go. And take your third largest, deepest breath yet. Try to invite in as much air into your lungs as you can. And exhale, sigh it out. Feel the stress and tension of the day just melt away. Begin to take long, slow, deep inhales in through your nose and long, slow, deep exhales out through your nose. Allow your back to soften. Maybe reach your hips a little closer to your heels. Maybe walk your fingertips a little further forward. Beautiful. Roll your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. And feel the sides of your body lengthen. Beautiful. Trying to reduce any mind chatter. Any to-do list items can wait until after class. Gently rock your forehead from ear to ear. And on your next inhale, slowly begin to push yourself up to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Squeeze your belly button up toward the spine. Reach the crown of your head forward. Roll your shoulders down your back and reach your tailbone behind you. Press down through all 10 fingertips and the tops of your feet. Inhale, hold, strong, stable spine. Exhale, cat pose. Round the spine, pull the belly button up toward the sky, tuck your chin, push the mat straight down. Inhale, cow pose. Look up, let the belly drop, broaden through the collarbone, let your tailbone reach up. Exhale, cat pose again, round the spine. Invite more space in between the vertebrae. Inhale, cow pose. So just gently moving between cow and cat. We'll do this for a few more breaths, moving at your own pace. And option to add in some additional movements. Maybe you want to add in some neck rotations or ankle rotations. So spend the next few breaths here, moving between cat and cow and adding on as it feels good. Maybe shake your hips or your head from side to side. Beautiful. Maybe flip your palms up, fingers facing toward you to open up the tops of your wrists. Beautiful. So whatever you do on one side, make sure you do on the other, so you're nice and balanced. Great job. And then return to your tabletop position. So nice, long, strong spine. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, step your left foot back, high plank. Hold for the inhale. Push up in between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your belly button up toward the spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, push them toward the back wall, and gently begin walking out your dog. So press one heel down at a time, bending the other knee, and then switch. So we're creating a beautiful pyramid with our body. Our hips are going all the way to the sky. We're pressing one heel down at a time to breathe into the tightness along the back of our calves. Beautiful. And then settle into your downward facing dog, peeking your hips as high as they'll go, and then softly lengthening your heels down toward your mat. Beautiful. Pressing down through all 10 fingertips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk tippy-toe. Take as many steps as you can, your feet behind your wrists. So walk your feet forward. Keep your feet nice and wide, hips width distance apart. Ragdoll pose. Let your torso rest on your thighs. And keep a nice bend in your knees. Option to keep your hands on the floor or to grab opposing elbows. Option to sway softly side to side. Beautiful. Release your fingertips to the mat. Heel toe your feet closer together. Inhale as you slowly roll yourself up to standing. Head and neck are last to lift. Big shoulder rotations all the way up, back, and down. Once again, up, back, and down. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms to the sky. Spiral the pinkies in, palms face toward each other or toward the back wall. Root down through all four corners of both feet and actively lift up through your calves, your knees, and your thighs. Squeeze the belly button in, lengthen your tailbone down, reach the fingers tall, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful. One more inhale here. Exhale, gentle back bend. Cactus the arms, lift the chest, maybe push the hips a little forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose. Bend the knees and start to sink your hips down like you're about to sit into a chair. Only lower as low as you feel comfortable, while you're still able to keep a gentle curve in the low back. So try to prevent the back from over curving. Try to lengthen through the low back, pulling the belly button up toward your ribs. Sink your hips just a little lower if you can. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. So reach your left hand forward and reach your right arm behind you, feeling a gentle twist through the middle to upper spine. Continue to squeeze the belly button in and maybe start to look over your right shoulder. Inhale, slowly come back to center, keeping the chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Reach your right hand forward and reach your left arm behind. Squeeze the belly button in, feel the twist through the mid to upper spine, and maybe start to look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Bend at the hips, lead with your chest. Reach your fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your palms to your shins. Bring your chest up so your back is parallel to the ground. Squeeze the belly button in, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, high plank. Press your hands down to the mat, step your feet back to high plank. Hold for the inhale, puff up the space between your shoulder blades. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Beautiful. Keeping your hands under your shoulders, inhale, baby cobra. Just peel your chest up off the mat, just enough so you don't need to put any pressure in your hands. You're just lifting the chest up off the mat. And then slowly lower all the way down. Inhale up to tabletop position. So where we started, beautiful. Tuck your back toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Feeling a nice deeper stretch along the back of our legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Bend at the hips. Inhale, chair pose. So bend the knees, sink the hips low, lift your chest. If this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can reach your arms directly forward. But if it feels great, keep your shoulders up, biceps in line with your ears. Squeeze the belly in, lengthen through the low spine. Beautiful. Twist to the right. Reach your left hand forward, right arm reaches behind you. Hold here, keep your hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes forward, left hand comes behind. Maybe look past the left shoulder. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale, push yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale. Exhale, gentle back bend. Cactus the arms, lift the chest. Maybe push the hips a little forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bend at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Press your hands down, step all the way back. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, option 1 is baby cobra like we did last time, just peeling the chest up off the mat. Option 2 is full cobra, starting to put weight into your hands, lifting the full torso up off the mat. Knees are still on the ground. Squeeze your elbows in toward your ribs. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press yourself up to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, finding our rhythm. Great job. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the arms up or directly forward. So now here's where we have options. Option 1, we just twisted, so you know what that looks like. You can choose option 1. Option 2 is to go deeper. So you know option 1 is the vertical twist. For option 2, bring your palms together, press your chest, your thumbs into your chest. Twist to the right, revolved chair. Wrap the back of your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Keep your hips much lower and press your palms together. I'll show you what this looks like. Press your palms together to look up past your right shoulder. If this doesn't feel comfortable, then keep your chest lifted and just twist to the right. We have options. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Arms reach up high. Exhale, twist to the left. Option 1, stay vertical. Option 2, wrap the back of your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press your palms together. Keep your hips square. Stack your elbows left over right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Everyone together. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Hold, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. So option 1 is baby cobra. Option 2 is full cobra. Option 3, upward facing dog. Inhale, take your option, either baby cobra or full cobra or upward facing dog. Lift your knees up off the mat, squeeze the elbows together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips and flow over the toes. You always have the option to stop through tabletop along the way. See how we're adding on and giving options. Always choose your preference. Never feel like you have to move further than you feel comfortable. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Lift the chest, bend the knees, sink the hips. So you still have the same options, but we are going to move on this time. Inhale, twist to the right. So either stay vertical or wrap the back of your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Wherever you are, press your weight into your right foot. Start to hover your left foot up off the mat and step your left foot behind you. High lunge. So you're either vertical or your elbow is on the outside of your knee. Hold right here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Come back to center. Bring your arms stacked up over your shoulders. Right foot is forward, left foot is back. Both hips are pointed forward. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Arms come to a T. Sink into that front knee. So front toes point forward. Your back toes point to the side of your mat or perpendicular to your front foot. And your shoulders are stacked up over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm to the sky. Flip your palm up. Reach your right arm up so your palm is facing the back wall, like you could high five somebody behind you. Left arm reaches down the back thigh. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Place your right elbow on your knee. Lift your left arm to the sky. Keep the bend in the right knee, using your right thigh as a shelf. Left arm reaches high. Feel the stretch in the left side body. Beautiful. Inhale, look down at your front foot. Exhale, windmill your hands down, low lunge. So your hands are down, right foot is forward. Inhale, standing splits. So press your weight into your right foot. Start to lift your left foot off the mat. It's much less difficult than it sounds. You're just balancing on your right foot. Hands are down. Start to lift your left foot up off the mat, keeping your left toes pointed down. When you're ready, slowly bring your left foot down next to your right foot. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly, or Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down halfway like a yogi push-up. Inhale, baby cobra, full cobra, or upward facing dog. So just lift the chest up off the mat, however high you feel comfortable. Exhale, downward facing dog, always the option to stop through tabletop. Lift your hips, reach your heels down toward the mat. Beautiful. All right, try that on the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, keep the hips as low as you feel comfortable. Reach the arms up. Lengthen the low back. So tilt the bottom of your pelvis forward. Squeeze the belly button in. Exhale, twist to the left. So you know your options. You can stay up vertical, arms at a T, or bring your right elbow to the back, to the outside of your left knee. Beautiful. When you're ready, start to place your weight into your left foot. And then start to lift your right foot up and slowly step it behind you so you're in a high lunge twist. Beautiful. Find your balance. It's okay if we fall out. When you're ready, inhale, slowly come up, high crescent lunge. Great job. That's a fun transition. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Left toes point forward. Right toes point to the side of your mat. Arms out into a T. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Get as low as you feel comfortable. It's okay if you're much higher up in your lunge or if you want to get nice and low. Wherever you're at is beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your left palm up and then reach your left fingers to the sky. Right arm reaches down the back thigh. Feel the stretch along the front of your left ribs. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Arms come to a T. Keep the lunge. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Place your left elbow on your left thigh and reach your right arm to the sky. Beautiful. Feel the stretch along the right side body using your left thigh as a shell. Inhale, look down at your front foot. Place your hands on the ground, framing your front foot. Inhale, half split, or standing splits rather. Press down into your left foot. Start to lift your right toes up off the mat. Toes point down, lift them up as high as you can. And then slowly place your right foot next to your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long, strong spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Either lower all the way down or halfway down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, baby cobra, full cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Always an option to stop through tabletop along the way. Beautiful. Take one big deep breath here. Fill yourself with energy and strength and confidence. And exhale, sigh it all out. Beautiful. One more round. You do not have to add on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. I mean, you can add on, but you don't have to. You'll get the options. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink your hips as low as you can. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. So either vertical twist or place your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Start to lift your left foot off the mat and slowly step it back to high lunge with a twist. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, arms come to a T. Great job, Grayson. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your right palm up, reach your right fingertips to the sky. Left arm reaches down the back thigh. Keeping the lunge if you can, feeling the stretch along the front right ribs. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, place your right elbow on your thigh, reach your left arm to the sky. Inhale, look down at your front foot. Exhale, place your hands down on the mat. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left toes up off the mat. Option to stay right here, or option revolved half moon. Place your left fingertips on the mat and start to reach your right fingers out to the side and maybe start to twist toward the right. I know this is really hard. We're all going to fall out, but it's okay. Slowly come all the way back down. Bring both hands down, both feet down. Forward fold. Lift your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Option to lower all the way down or Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always the option to stop through tabletop. Beautiful, last side. And then we're done. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sink the hips, reach your arms up high. Lengthen the low back. Try to reduce that over-curved little duck butt hanging out. Exhale, twist to the left. Either vertical, arms to a T, or place your outside of your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Beautiful. When you're ready, start to lift your right toes off the mat and step them back. High lunge twist. Beautiful. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Reach your arms up to the sky. Hips point forward, shoulders point forward, toes point forward. Beautiful. Left foot is forward. Exhale, warrior two. Spin the back heel down. Arms come to a T. Sink as low as you can into that left knee. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your left palm up and then reach your fingers up to the sky. Relax your right hand down your back thigh. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward. Place your left elbow on the thigh. Reach your right arm to the sky. Feel the stretch along the top of your right ribs. Inhale, look down at your front foot. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your right toes off the mat. Keep the hips square, pointing down. Toes point down. Keep a bend in the left knee. Option to stay here or revolved half moon. Keep your right fingertips on the ground in front of you and start to lift your left hand up and start to twist to the left. Beautiful. When you're ready, slowly bring your right foot down to your left. Forward fold. Both hands are on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, and just lower all the way down. Beautiful. Take one deep inhale here. Great job. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. When you're ready, inhale, push yourself up to a tabletop. And then reach your legs out in front of you. Come down to a seat. Great job, you guys. I hope you fell out. I hope it was fun. That can be a tough one. Beautiful. Okay, so keep your legs out in front of you. Toes point up. You can definitely keep a bend in your knees. I have tight legs, so I always keep my knees bent. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. So still bending at the hips, reaching your fingers forward. Now you can place your hands wherever they fall on your legs, but try to refrain from over rounding in the spine. So keep the back nice and tall, roll your shoulders down your back, and really feel the hinge from the hips. So if you need to keep your knees bent, that's totally fine. But you want to feel the stretch along the back of your legs, not through the back. Continue to pull your hips away from your heels and push your heels forward away from your hips. And just reach forward if you need to deepen the stretch. Unless you have kind of flexible legs, you might not even need to reach that far forward. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up to seated. And exhale, lower all the way down to your back. Beautiful. Inhale, happy baby. Bring your knees up and then pull them out. And then bring your feet up like they're flat toward the ceiling. So knees are nice and wide. Grab your hands along the back of your thighs. Pull your knees out away from each other and then down toward your outer ribs. You'll feel a nice stretch through the hips here. Only pull down as far as it feels comfortable. Keep your feet flexed so they're flat toward the ceiling. And if you want a bit of a deeper stretch, just pull your hands up to the bottom of your feet for some more leverage to pull your knees even further down toward your outer ribs. But only do that if you can keep your back flat on the mat. If your back starts to curve up on the ends, then that means you might be reaching a little too far. Beautiful. Holding this for just a couple breaths here. Option to sway side to side if that feels good on your back. Swaying very gently. This is why you want to make sure your back is flat on the mat. Beautiful. And when you're ready, start to bring your knees together. Bring them down toward your chest and give yourself a little hug. Beautiful. Press your left heel down on the mat, knees stacked up, and then press your right ankle to the top of your left knee. Option to stay right here or lift your left shin high so your shin is parallel to the mat, and maybe even grab your hands along the back of your left thigh. Pulling your left hip closer to your body will give you a deeper stretch along the outside of your right hip. So holding this really slowly and only pulling as much as it feels comfortable on your right hip. We always want to value our hips and not push them too far. Beautiful, moving nice and slow. When you're ready, release the grip from your hands. Lower your left foot down to the mat, but keep your right ankle where it is on top of your left knee. Then bring your arms out to a T and slowly lower your right foot attached to your left knee down to the left side of your mat. So your ankle and your knee are staying connected, but you're lowering the flat part of your right foot down to the mat. So you're going to feel a nice stretch along your right side body. And I'll demonstrate once again, just in case you missed it. So the left foot is flat on the mat. Your right ankle is attached to your left knee, where your knee connects to your thigh. And then you just lower down the right foot and the left knee straight down to the left side of your mat. So you feel a nice stretch along your right side body. Arms are out to a T, and then just look over your right fingertips. Feeling the stretch along the right side of the body. Beautiful. Slowly come back up to center, stacking your left knee high again, and then just detach your ankle from your knee and bring your right foot flat on the mat. Beautiful. Take your left ankle now and place it on top of your right knee. Option to stay right here if this feels like a good stretch for your hips. But if you want to go deeper, lift your right toes high so your shin is parallel to the ground, and then maybe reach along the back of your left thigh, or right thigh, and maybe pull your right knee closer towards you. Right toes stay flexed, so they're pulling back toward your right shin. Beautiful. And only pull your right knee as close to you as you feel comfortable. This should feel like a nice stretch along the back of your left thigh, your left thigh and your left hip. But we all have different levels. Beautiful. Holding this for just a couple breaths here. When you're ready, slowly lower your right foot down to the mat. So the foot is flat on the mat, right knee is still lifted, your left ankle is still attached to your right knee. Reach your arms out to the side. Keep your right foot where it is on the mat and just slowly lower your left foot and your right knee connected down to the right side of your mat. So you're going to feel a nice stretch along the left side body. And your arms are out to a T, so look over your left fingertips. Feeling the belly soften. Beautiful. When you're ready, on your next inhale, slowly lift your right knee, left ankle back up to center, and then remove your left ankle from the knee and place it down to the mat. All right, so last set of options. So the next posture we're going to do is called Supta Baddha Konasana. You're going to create kind of an infinity symbol with your body. But I'm going to give you another option if this doesn't feel good. So just bear with me. Bring your feet together and then start to let your knees open up as far as they feel comfortable until your feet are pressing into one another. Allowing your knees to fall open as much as they feel comfortable. Your heels can be brought closer to your body for a deeper stretch. You're really going to feel this along the inside, the front of your right hips. your both hips rather, and your pelvis area. And for your hands, place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. So imagine you're creating a number 8 or an infinity symbol with your body. Your feet, the soles of your feet are pressing into one another. Knees are flopped open as much as what's comfortable for you. And your hand, right hand on belly, left hand on heart. Now, if this is uncomfortable for either your hips or your low back, then let me give you another option. If this feels good, stay right here. But if it doesn't feel good, then bring your knees back up so they're touching, feet are flat on the mat, and walk your feet away from each other so your knees are tented in. This will allow your low back to come back in contact with the mat, and it will reduce any overstretching through the hips and the pelvis area. So either knees together, feet out, or feet together, knees out. Choose your favorite option, and we're just going to hold this for a couple of breaths here. Trying to release any areas of tightness or tension. If it's just a little tight, then try to breathe into that area where it's tight. Actually picture the area in your mind and send your breath there. But if it's too tight, then choose a different option. We are all about options. Perhaps noticing how hard your heart is pounding. Noticing that you're completely complete. You're creating a complete circuit within your body right now. And preparing for our final posture. If you feel good right where you are, then you can stay right here. But if you'd like to move on to our final posture of class, slowly bring your knees and your feet together, and then walk your feet all the way out so you're flat on your mat. Allow your toes to flop open and reach your arms out along your sides, taking up as much space as you can. Roll your shoulders down your back and take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Allowing your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Allowing all of the muscles in your whole body to begin to relax. Relax through your face, your forehead, your eyebrows, your cheeks. Relax through your neck and your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Imagine you're laying on a soft massaging pillow. Allow your belly to gently rise and fall with each effortless breath. Relax your biceps, your forearms, your wrists, your palms, and your fingers. Allow your hips to sink heavy into the mat. Relax through your thighs, your calves, your ankles. Relax through your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches, and your heels. Gently begin to bring awareness back to your body and your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over your head for a wall-to-wall stretch. Point your toes, get long, get lean. And exhale, draw your knees up into your chest. Gently rock from side to side and fall over on your favorite side. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly push yourself up to a seat. Cross your legs, root down through your sit bones, and sit tall. Sit proud. Bring your palms together and press your thumbs into your chest. Take a deep inhale through the nose. May we look inward for validation and acceptance. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your lips. May we speak words of truth, kindness, and encouragement. Inhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye center. May we be the change we wish to see in this world. Take a deep inhale to fill yourself with love and light, and exhale to share it with the world. Namaste.
I really hope you enjoyed your class today. If you like these videos, be sure to like and subscribe the YouTube channel, and I will be popping into your inbox at any time. I would also love it if you joined us on our Facebook community page, and you can sign up for the weekly newsletter at kalanayoga.com. Thank you so much for being here.